Despite years of robust economic growth and progress in reducing poverty, many Cambodians eke out a meagre living and hover very close to the poverty line. A major gap exists between better-off urban areas and poorer rural areas. Many of the people living in poverty in rural areas have the skills to produce handicrafts and agricultural products that could provide a stable livelihood. But isolation, lack of business training, lack of affordable credit and poor market access limit their opportunities. The Cambodian Ministry of Rural Development, with the help of the Asian Development Bank, is addressing the problem of physical isolation by embarking on the huge task of improving Cambodia's 37,000 kilometres of unpaved rural roads. As a first step, the Rural Road Improvement Project is paving 500 kilometres of roads in 7 provinces by 2014. Paved all-weather roads provide formerly isolated areas with better access to markets, shortened travel times, and easier access to schools and health services. They also make it easier for tourists to reach previously inaccessible cultural heritage sites. However, while road improvements clearly benefit rural areas, our research showed that poor rural families need targeted support to fully benefit from the increased access that new roads promise. A planned road improvement in Kampong Tom province gave the Asian Development Bank and the Cambodian government an opportunity to address the needs of the rural poor and improve market access in an innovative way. Alongside the road improvement project, ADB designed a Japan Fund for Poverty Reduction grant to support micro and small enterprise development in a variety of different ways. Strategically situated between Siem Reap and Phnom Penh, Kampong Tom is home to the breathtaking pre-Angkorian temples of Sambor Prei Kuk, a candidate UNESCO World Heritage Site. Despite these assets, about 1/3 of Kampong Tom's people lived in poverty in 2011.
The factors that affect the communities, in one word, is access. The road through Sambor Temple is currently a laterite road. If you see the type of mud that creates on the rural roads during rainy season, you cannot ride a bicycle, you cannot ride a motorcycle. The kids do not go to school during rainy season. They cannot access maternity clinics or health services. They cannot sell their agricultural products in the markets. Nobody will go to the temples. The tourists do not come during rainy season.
In 2012, work began to improve the road that would dramatically decrease travel time to Sambor Prei Kuk. We wanted to ensure that the rural poor, specifically poor women, didn't miss out on the road's potential benefits. We developed an innovative plan to sell quality Indigenous crafts and local foods. Working with the Ministry of Tourism, the plan includes building a local market aimed at tourists, a night market aimed at the local population, and offering skills training and business networking opportunities to the poor. The project focuses on gender equality and poverty reduction by involving local women in construction jobs, training programs, producer associations and market management. A unique aspect of this particular road is the impressive pre-Angkorian Sambor Prei Kuk temple site.
This is the first temples. Plus J1. Yes. Okay, so stop. This is a masterpiece of the pre-Angkorian art. You can still see that the 4 supporting pillars for supporting the canopies. We lost this site. We lost the beginning of the Cambodian histories. This is the starting point of the Cambodian histories. Since 1998, we have a project here for the researching and conservations on the contrast of the Angkor Monument that is a worldwide tourism site. Here, Sambor Prei Kuk is still too quiet and need a lot of the conservation works.
The historic importance and stunning beauty of Sambor Prei Kuk presents enormous potential for touristic development. If developed properly, increased tourism could provide much-needed resources for the preservation and restoration of Sambor Prei Kuk. It could also create much-needed revenue for local craftspeople and vendors.
So people who are living here will get income from the tourist development feature, especially they have this very important heritage. ADB project is good for tourism development. Last time when we want to reach here, it takes 2 hours, but now it takes only half an hour.
To help local communities take advantage of the increased number of visitors the road improvement will bring, project designers are building a market for crafts and other local products on an empty lot by the river near the entrance to the temples.
Because if we plant them, I mean, this soil, you know, it's gritty, sandy. The sheer strength of this is very low. As soon as I've seen this river in flood, this is nothing. This is like a mill pond. When we came, it was really flowing. So it might wash our trees away, depending how consolidated the root system is.
The planned 1-hectare market will provide space for more than 50 local retailers in a highly visible facility featuring Khmer architecture design and tourist-friendly amenities such as bus parking, clean toilets and restaurants. To ensure its long-term viability, the market will be managed jointly by community members and market vendors. The market is expected to attract more than 150,000 visitors annually by 2014 and bring local vendors $1.6 million a year by 2016. There is also a night market planned in Kampong Thom town along the banks of the Stung Sen River.
សម្រាប់បម្រើឲ្យគោលដៅទីផ្សារទេសចរក៏ដូចជាប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលមិនមែនជាក្រុមគោលដៅដោយសារថាការកកើតផ្លូវនេះគឺមិនគ្រាន់តែថាបានប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលនៅក្នុងតំបន់គម្រោងនេះអាចនឹងកើតមកក៏ទូបានផលប្រយោជន៍ដែរពិសេសគឺជាពលរដ្ឋដែលនៅស្រុកសំណាននិងស្រុកសមូរនឹងទាំងស្រុងបាទ
With the market and temple site there to attract tourists and the road in place to get them there, a final element to ensure this project creates opportunities for poor in the region is skills training. For this, we brought in Nguyen Chanta.
I start my life in Cambodia after 10 years in the refugee camp in 1993. It means I have been through everything, the war, poverty, and I always get out of everything because I work hard. And as a woman, I work hard. I just share my experience to other women. So we set up something and we call it social enterprise, something that we can sell and that will be sustainable. And then I think if we want them to sell something that provide them livable income enough to get out of poverty, it has to be the high-end quality.
Nguyen Chanta has developed an intensive training program for basket weavers like Yin Som Yang, who will in turn impart their new skills to other women in their community.
ទី1លក្ខណៈដូចថាគាត់នេះដូចថាព្យាយាមក្នុងការធ្វើអំណត់អត់ធន់ហើយព្យាយាមធ្វើរហូតទីបញ្ចប់ចា៎
There are also training courses underway in organic cashew and palm sugar production. Trainers work in 11 villages surrounding Sambor Prei Kuk and focus on creating women-led enterprises.
I strongly believe in this project, of the success of this project, because we have so many tourists coming every day. The new products I introduce already get an order. These women are blessed to be involved in this project.
In addition to direct skills training, we are providing a set of business support services. This starts on the production end. Here, a cashew nut processing facility is being built so that the area producers can produce cashews locally instead of selling raw cashews to middlemen for processing elsewhere. The project team is also working with small-scale palm sugar producers to provide fuel-efficient cooking stoves. These stoves use less wood, produce less smoke, and create a more consistent quality than the traditional design pictured here. We are helping small and medium-sized business owners be successful by participating in the broader business community by establishing collective marketing strategies. The development of the K brand of products, launched by the Ministry of Tourism in October 2012, gives small producers the opportunity to sell their products under a nationally recognised name. Quality standards and consistent branding build consumer confidence. The much-needed road improvement in Kampong Tom has created an opportunity to take a more holistic approach that meaningfully improves the lives of the rural poor in the area. The innovative and holistic approach of combining rural road and livelihood improvements has the potential to forever improve the way that rural road development projects are approached.
What makes this project unique, it has the social aspects well covered.
គឺជាគម្រោងមួយដែលថាហាក់ដូចជាជួយតាំងពីចំណុចចាប់ផ្ដើមដល់ទីបញ្ចប់ចំណុចចាប់ផ្ដើមយ៉ាងម៉េចភាសាសម្បូរព្រៃគុកគឺជាគោលដៅទេសចរអញ្ចឹងគឺថាបើសិនជាបង្កើតតែមុខរបរតែមុខគត់អត់មានហេដ្ឋារចនាសម្ព័ន្ធផ្លូវទេសចរនឹងទៅដល់វិធីណាអញ្ចឹងគម្រោងនេះគឺចាប់ផ្ដើមពីចំណុចកសាងផ្លូវឲ្យបាទកសាងផ្លូវឲ្យហើយគាត់ជ្រើសរើសក្រុមគោលដៅកសាងសមត្ថភាពបណ្ដុះបណ្ដាលហើយនឹងរហូតដល់ការបង្កើតទីផ្សារទៀត
We hope this effort in Kampong Tom can act as a model for future rural road improvement projects, demonstrating how including livelihood activities for the poor can multiply the benefits of building better roads. Lots of people are working together to make it work, from archaeologists to civil engineers to branding specialists, skills trainers, community facilitators, civil society, the government, and especially local women. Soon, when the road to Sambor Prei Kuk is finished, the people of Kampong Tom will be ready.